Hey! It's Saturday the 10th of February, so start of a new week. Um, I've just got back from my Weight Watchers meeting, and this week we were talking about portion control, which is something I'm going to be needing to think about this week as I determinedly smash it. So this is it. This is the week. So yeah, getting my plan on, and yeah, I've only got a week to go until I go to Disneyland Paris, so really want to just make sure I've lost something this week because it is going to really help my back when I'm trying to walk around the parks. So yeah, that's this week. I haven't entirely decided what recipe I'm going to do this week, so I will fill you in on that once I've made my mind up. And yeah, I'll check in with you later. So it's Sunday. I just thought I'd fill you in a little bit. I have done my weekly planner. Look at that. Woo! Aren't you proud of me? I've actually done it. So that's ready, and this week is going to be awesome. So today is going really well. Yesterday was good. So I feel like back on it, back in control. So it's awesome. And yeah, that's it really. I've decided what my recipe this week's going to be. So I'm going to do a lasagna. I'm going to cook it on Wednesday, or prepare it on Wednesday, and I'm going to cook it on Thursday. So I'll film that later on in the week. And yeah, so everything's awesome. So, woo. So it's Tuesday evening. Everything is going so well this week. So I'm really happy. The plan is working perfectly, so organisation is definitely where we need to be. It's obviously Valentine's Day is tomorrow, so instead of going out when it's so crowded, we decided to have like an early Valentine's dinner. So we went just to Wetherspoons, but it was really nice, and I managed to have less points throughout the day, so I've just used my daily points and had a really nice dinner today. So that's really awesome. It's obviously pancake day as well, so I'm thinking about doing some of the the no count point-free pancakes, the egg and banana things. So I might do that in a minute. We'll see. But yeah, it's really cool. So fingers crossed, keep this up, and yeah, happy. Happy Valentine's Day! It's Wednesday, if you couldn't guess by that. Week's going so well, and I'm just about to do my recipe, so I hope you'll enjoy it. The plan is to do all the prep this evening, and then tomorrow my husband can put it in the oven so that it's cooked for when I get home from work, because I'm working late this week. So that's really awesome, and let's get started. So we've got the minced beef. There's about 200 grams there. I've got whole wheat lasagna sheets. I've got tomato puree. I've got a garlic. I'm not going to use all of it. I've got a courgette. I've got 2 packets of mushrooms. I've got tinned tomatoes, passata, some plain flour, some milk. I'm using skimmed. I've got Bertolli light spread, and I've got some Parmesan cheese. And let's prepare our ingredients first. So what I've done is I've diced one of my packets of mushrooms, I've sliced the other packet of mushrooms, I've grated my courgette, and I have chopped up my garlic. And now I think I'm pretty much ready to begin. Okay, so step 1, I'm going to put my mince in the frying pan. There's no oil or fry light in there, and I'm just going to break that up and brown it off. So into that I've added my garlic. I've kind of stirred it through, and I'm just frying that off a little bit. So next I'm adding both of my packs of mushrooms, and again I'm just going to give that a stir through. So I'm just cooking those mushrooms through, and as they cook they will get smaller, so it makes my pan a bit more manageable. So I've just added what I failed to mention in the beginning, my trusty frozen onions, and I'm going to stir those through and let those defrost a bit. And then I'm just adding my grated courgette, and I'm going to stir that through as well. So now I'm going to add about half of my carton of passata. Now I'm going to add my tin of tomatoes, and I'm going to add about a tablespoon of tomato puree. And finally I'm adding 2 more ingredients I failed to mention, which is a beef stock cube and some just dried mixed herbs. And I'm going to stir that through, and then I'm going to just let it simmer away for a little. So I've measured out my ingredients for my white sauce now. I've got 50 grams of my butter-like substance. I've got 50 grams of flour, and I've got 500 ml of milk. And I'm going to start making my white sauce. Step 1, melt the butter. Now that my butter's melted, I'm just adding in my flour, and I'm going to mix that together, and this is what we call a roux, apparently. Once that's all combined, I'm going to stir that around so it's cooking for about a minute. So now I'm going to start adding in my milk very gradually and whisking that together with my roux until it's kind of combined. And then I'm just gradually adding more and more milk until all of the milk from my jug has been combined. So gradually it becomes easier to combine the mixture with the milk because it's becoming more liquidy itself. See? And then what we're going to do is just keep boiling that away until it starts to thicken up. So while we've been doing this, the red sauce is still just simmering away at the back, and what I'm going to add now to the white sauce just while it's going is some salt, pepper, and what I failed to mention also at the beginning, some mustard powder. Just a teaspoon of that. I would every now and then just give the red sauce a little stir just to make sure it's not sticking to the bottom. So at this point I've turned my red sauce off because it looks pretty much like it's done. The white sauce has thickened up really nicely, and I think that's pretty much done too. So the last bit of the recipe really is just construction. So construction. So I've got a third of the tomato sauce. I'm going to put 3 pasta sheets across here, and then I'm going to put a third of my white sauce on top. There we go. And then I'm going to put a third of the tomato on top of that, and then my 3 pasta sheets, and then another third of my white sauce. On top of that I'm doing another, well, the last of my tomato sauce, and then on top of that I've got my last 3 lasagna sheets, and then I'm going to put the last of the white sauce, and then finally I've got 50 grams of Parmesan cheese that I'm just going to sprinkle over the top, and there it is finished. So that's it ready. What I'm going to do is cover it with some cling film, put it in the fridge, and then Rich will cook it tomorrow on 180, 45 minutes, and then I will show you the finished product once it's been cooked. So I'll see you tomorrow. Hey! So my lasagna is now cooked, so I'll give you a look. And there it is, looking yummy. So if you do that between 4 people, each serving is going to be 13 points. If you do it between 6, it's going to be 8 points per portion, which I think is pretty good. So we're going to have it between 6, so 8 points each. I'm going to have some garlic bread with it. If you wanted it to be less points, you could use the butternut squash lasagna sheets instead of actual pasta, or you could replace the meat with like turkey mince, corn mince, or just more vegetables. So like I would use like an aubergine or some lentils or something to replace the meat. But yeah, so that's my recipe of the week, and I think I'll next catch up with you guys on Saturday when I'm on my way to my weigh-in. So see you then. Okay, so I'm just walking to my Weight Watchers meeting. It's been a really good week. I feel like followed the plan, stuck to it. It's just been gone really well. So I think no matter what the scales say, I think this week has been a success. So yeah, we'll see what they say, and I'll let you know how it went when I get home. Hey, I'm back. So ridiculous result. I lost 9 pounds, which is unbelievable. I've just followed the plan, so I don't know how that's happened, other than it works. So yeah, really happy. Yeah, happy. So what I've decided is I'm going to stop telling you what my total result is, because once I've been doing this for 6 months, I want to do like a kind of my progress so far kind of thing. I took my photos in my underwear, so I'm going to maybe reveal those and some like photos then in the future as well, so we can kind of see what progress I've made together. So yeah, that's it really. As I've said previously, I am going to Disneyland Paris next week, so I feel like having such a good result has really given me a bit of incentive to maybe think a little bit more about what I eat while I'm away, so that I'm not completely wasting all the hard work I've done so far. I'm going to be vlogging the whole time I'm there as well, so I'll be posting those videos as well. My plan for next week is we go on Thursday, so I'm going to be filming my normal vlog up until Wednesday. I'll still be doing my recipe, and I'll be posting that on Saturday as I normally do. And then the following week I'll start again on Monday and, you know, vlog through to weigh day. So that's the plan, and yeah, fantastic. If you've enjoyed my video, like, subscribe, and I will see you next week, and we'll continue our journey together. So, bye.